Good day, everyone. Thank you for listening to this presentation. Today, I will present our study entitled Factors Affecting Cost Performance Across G5 Construction Firm. This study focuses on identifying factors influencing cost performance and understanding factors contributing to project success or failure among G5 construction firms in Sarawak. Together with me in this study is my research team, Aaron Andy, Angela Ting Mii, and Chiang Tiong Ko. We are from the University of Technology Sarawak. The construction industry plays an important role in Malaysia's economic growth. However, many firms continue to experience cost performance issues, especially cost overruns, according to Ibrahim et al. 2010. Cost overrun happens when actual project costs exceed the planned budget. This issue can reduce profitability and affect project performance. Therefore, understanding this factor is important for improving project outcomes. Construction projects often face cost performance problems due to weak planning, ineffective management, and increasing project expenses. These problems can lead to delays, budget increases, and lower project efficiency. Although many studies have investigated cost overrun issues, limited studies specifically focus on G5 construction firms in Sarawak. So in our study, there are two objectives. The first objective is to study the factors affecting cost performance across G5 construction firms in Sarawak, and the second objective is to identify factors contributing to success or failure in relation to cost performance. Many previous studies highlighted benchmarking as an effective approach to improve organizational performance and identify best practices. Literature also shows that good planning can improve both cost and schedule performance. Past studies identify several factors contributing to cost overrun, such as improper planning, poor project management, lack of experience, machinery costs, and insufficient fundings. These findings form the basis for the variable used in this study. Our study adopted a quantitative approach using questionnaire survey and simple random sampling for data collection. The study focused on G5 construction firms registered under CIDP across 9 key regions in Sarawak. These regions were selected because they represent active construction areas with a higher concentration of G5 firm activities. While remote areas, we excluded this area due to accessibility and time constraints. The G5 firms were selected because they possess experience in managing relatively complex construction projects and also provide relevant insight into cost performance issue. Compared to higher grade contractors such as G7 firms, G5 companies may still face challenges related to resource utilizations and financial management, making them suitable for this study. According to CIDB records, approximately 400 G5 firms were registered in Sarawak. Based on Slovin's formula, the recommended sample size was approximately 196 respondents. However, only 40 responses were successfully collected, representing about a 20% response rate. Although the response rate was relatively low, previous study by Fosnach et al. 2017 suggested that studies with large sampling frames can still provide reliable population estimates. Smith and Jones 2022 also emphasized that lower response rates do not necessarily compromise validity and specialized industries when the respondents adequately represent the target population. Finally, the collected data were analyzed using descriptive statistics including mean values, standard deviation, and relative importance index or RII analysis. Most respondents were quantity surveyors or cost engineers representing 37.5%, And most of the respondents, they had 6 to 10 years of working experience, and majority were involved in private and public projects. This indicates that the respondents possess sufficient industry exposure and practical experience to provide reliable responses in our study. So in this slide, it shows the top factors affecting cost performance. As we can see from the slide there, improper planning ranked first with an RII value of 0.825. This was followed by high machinery costs and poor project management. And the findings indicate that planning and management related issues remain major challenges among the G5 firms in Sarawak. As I mentioned before in the previous slide, our respondents come from multiple regions across Sarawak, including Kuching, Bintulu, Sibu, Miri, and other districts as you can see in the slide. Kuching and Bintulu recorded the highest participation, and the distribution indicates reasonable geographical representative across Sarawak. In our study, the finding shows that improper planning had the highest influence on cost performance. Poor planning can create scheduling issues, inefficient resource allocation, and cost increases. Besides that, high machinery costs also contribute significantly due to increasing equipment and operational expenses. And the respondents also indicated that experience plays an important role in project success or failure. In our study, the findings suggest several practical implications. Construction firms should improve planning procedures, strengthen project management practices, and develop better cost forecasting systems, according to our respondents. And continuous training and competency improvement are also important. Throughout this study, we have discovered several limitations. The first one, it only focuses on G5 firms in Sarawak. And the second, the sample size is limited. So we suggest for future studies, the future researcher should expand the research to include G1 until G7 firms and involve larger samples across different regions in Malaysia to collect more opinion from different group of the firms. In conclusion, both research objectives were successfully achieved. The study successfully identified factors affecting cost performance and identified factors contributing to project success and failure. Improper planning, high machinery costs, and poor project management were identified as the most influential factors. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention.